Excellencies, distinguished participants, a very warm greetings and namaste to everyone. Thank you, NIS team, for hosting this Zoom meeting and providing this opportunity to share views. As advised by moderator Dr. Pramod Jaiswal, I will try to limit my presentation within the given time frame. Allow me to share a few words on Nepal-Thailand relations and prospect of cooperation on bilateral and regional fronts. As you all know, Nepal and Thailand have age-old relations. Both countries established diplomatic ties in 1959. Friendship, cordiality, mutual respect, and cooperation are hallmarks of our bilateral ties. Over this period, the bilateral relations have expanded in multiple areas, which include trade, tourism, civil aviation, investment, education, culture, and people-to-people contacts. Besides, the two countries have been cooperating to each other in many international and regional forums on issues of common concerns. People of the two countries have commonalities of culture, tradition, and language. Teaching of Gautam Buddha and philosophy of Buddhism are strong binding threads between the peoples of our two countries. The two countries were enjoying increased level of people-to-people contacts before COVID-19 pandemic. There are some areas where bilateral cooperation are feasible. Both countries have great potentiality of cooperating in culture and religious tourism, investment and technology transfer, trade and civil aviation. Let me elaborate briefly on these areas. As we all know, Nepal is a blessed country with the birthplace of Lord Gautam Buddha, Lumbini, and the highest peak of the world, Sagarmatha. Nepal's natural and cultural diversity, friendly and hospitable people, diversity in adventure tourism, and geographic proximity are major attractions for Thai tourists. Most of the Thai tourists visit Lumbini to pay respect to the birthplace of Lord Gautam Buddha. Young Thai tourists prefer adventure tourism, which includes trekking and mountaineering. Likewise, Thailand's stunning sea beaches, spectacular marine ecosystem, friendly and hospitable people, rich culture, tradition, popular shopping centers, and excellent medical services are major attractions for Nepali tourists. There was encouraging trend of tourist exchanges between our two countries in the pre-COVID situation. The number of Nepali nationals visiting Thailand was more than the number of Thai nationals visiting Nepal before COVID. The operation of Gautam Buddha International Airport and Pokhara International Airport in the near future will unfold new prospects of bilateral cooperation and regional tourism. Therefore, travel tour operators and entrepreneurs of the two countries could cooperate and collaborate in reaping the tremendous opportunity available in this field. The second area where our bilateral engagement is feasible is investment and technology transfer. Thai investors will find Nepal a preferred destination for doing business due to many reasons. Nepal's friendly legal system, wide scope of FDI, introduction of one-stop center, comparatively low wages, guarantee of repatriation of return, growing domestic demand, geographic proximity, and cultural similarity are some of the plus factors for Thai investors. Thai investors may find hospitality industry, hops and herbal processing, manufacturing, agriculture, education, and health as their interest in Nepal. We are pleased to share that there are already some Thai investment in hospitality sector of Nepal. Dusit International of Thailand has invested in hotel and resort sector. Similarly, Thailand uses advanced technology in agriculture sector. Nepal would like to benefit from this technology. There is possibility of cooperation and collaboration between the relevant research institutes of the two countries, especially in the field of production and processing of tea and coffee sector. The third area where bilateral engagement is possible is trade. Nepal has a very huge trade deficit with Thailand. For many years, Nepal's export is minimal in comparison to import from Thailand. However, there are some items, Nepali exportable items like tea, coffee, woolen carpets, and pashmina, which could secure good market in Thailand. And in that line, the embassy is promoting in the same vein. The fourth area where two countries could cooperate is civil aviation. Before COVID-19 pandemic situation, Nepal Airlines, Thai International Airways, and Thailand Air used to operate their daily flights between Kathmandu and Bangkok. We believe that these airlines will resume their flights after the COVID situation improves. As the construction work of Gautam Buddha International Airport and Pokhara International Airport are nearing to completion, these airports will soon come into operation. We welcome international airlines of Thailand for their operation of flights and benefit from these new sectors. We believe that there will be new airlines operating their flight to these sectors in the coming days, especially after COVID pandemic improves. The other areas where our two countries could cooperate is through the regional mechanism. Nepal and Thailand are members of BIMSTEC regional body. Both the countries are committed to working with all members of BIMSTEC towards realizing its goals and objectives. BIMSTEC connects South Asia and Southeast Asia regions. The members of BIMSTEC have abundance of natural resources, rich culture, age-old civilization, over 1.5 billion population, and a collective GDP of more than 3 trillion USD. BIMSTEC has identified 7 core areas of cooperation in the region, which includes agriculture and food security, connectivity, climate change, people-to-people contact, science and technology, security and energy, and trade and investment. All these areas have huge potentiality of regional cooperation. BIMSTEC members have signed more than a half dozen agreements and conventions, including MOU on BIMSTEC grid interconnection. The MOU on the grid interconnection was a significant document signed during the 4th BIMSTEC summit held in Kathmandu in 2018. It provides a broad framework for the member countries to cooperate towards the implementation of grid interconnection for the trade in electricity in the region. This is a remarkable MOU signed during that time. As COVID-19 pandemic has adversely affected our economies, especially the tourism sector, the commitment expressed in the 4th BIMSTEC Summit for development and promotion of tourism in the region needs priority now. In this context, the operationalization of Gautam Buddha International Airport and Pokhara International Airport will add new avenues of tourism promotion in this region. With these words, I would like to recap that religious and cultural tourism, investment and technology transfer, trade, and civil aviation are the major areas where our two countries could cooperate. Besides that, there are some other areas, but mostly uh, these are the areas where there are tremendous opportunities. With these words, I would like to end here, and I would be very happy to entertain any questions from the audience. Thank you, organizer. Thank you, Dr. Pramod Jaiswal.